Are you most happy when you manage to make others happy? If you are, you're most probably a fourth chakra type, a caretaker. Around 15% of the world's population is made up of fourth chakra personalities. These people express and demonstrate the power of emotion and love. Their main passion is to bring people together, to unify, and to make sure that there is harmony all around. Caretakers are commonly found among those who strive to form loving family units, raise children, cultivate friendships, and create opportunities for intimacy. A more intense expression of this personality is found among many activists, humanists, animal rights advocates, social dreamers, and world rectifiers. They are also active in all fields of human connectivity and intimacy. To understand them, imagine for a moment the world as a space for emotional exchange, as if the whole world came into being just for sharing, just for giving and receiving. The driving force in such a world is relationships. Everything else is just a disturbance along the way. Caretakers have a rounded appearance with open and mellow features. Their demeanor is relaxed and sweet, and their eyes are usually wide and soft. Being in their presence brings about a cooling and soothing energy, similar to that of a lake or a soft breeze. The fourth chakra type's capacity for intimacy is far greater than that of most other types. For caretakers, love is the one true motivation in life. It is the search for love's fulfillment that drives them, for the simple reason that nothing else makes sense. Caretakers find love in feelings as well as in actual devotion, caring, and service. They like to act in the name of devotion and to do things for others. Caretakers feel fulfilled only when they serve a cause greater than themselves, whether it is a family, a romantic relationship, humanity, or God. Fourth chakra types are highly sensitive beings, and when their emotional center overflows, they can become overly sensitive. They always feel something and can't understand people who don't feel sometimes. They communicate with the world around them through intense emotions. And this is also the way they evaluate truth and falsity. If they feel strongly about something, it must be true. They are naturally attentive and considerate, so it is always nice to be pampered by them. Those chosen by them as their dearest will surely benefit from their devotional spirit and the many selfless acts and gestures made toward them. On the other hand, they can be extremely demanding. Less emotional types who engage in relationships with them often feel as if they are always expected to engage in some sort of exchange. They can be obsessive in relationships. This is reflected in their mental activity, which tends to become immersed in overthinking relationships. Caretakers can also be intensely jealous and possessive toward their chosen ones, and even somewhat violent if they feel in danger of losing them. They have difficulty thinking logically because they are guided by the heart and the emotional center. This makes them quite irrational and unable to detach from blinding emotions. If you are a fourth chakra type, here's a tip for you. Don't put your need for emotional fulfillment on one poor man or woman, since no one can possibly take on the burden of such unrealistic expectations. Be careful not to force your own expectations for emotional exchange on others.